Hey everybody, I've been getting a lot of questions on how I keep my horse stall mats together. Now, if you have a garage gym or a home gym and you use horse stall mats as your flooring, then you've probably experienced the constant spacing, they always seem to slide, all that drama that comes with the horse stall mats. Well, today I'm going to show you my secret tip on how I keep my horse stall mats from sliding around, and I'm also going to show you 5 other tips for your garage or home gym. Let's get into it.
My name's Nakota. Welcome to Beyond Capability.
So this first one is kind of silly. A while back we had a possum stuck in our garage, and that possum may have done some damage to the garage. Now before we built the gym inside here, we did a really thorough cleaning, but my wife always seemed to smell something. She always said it stunk in here. So originally I did this to please her, that way it wouldn't stink and that she would enjoy being in here. After having it in here for so long, I found that I really enjoy it, and this is definitely a number 1 tip that I would suggest to anybody who has a garage gym. You're gonna wanna put an air freshener in your gym. Now I picked, I don't know what scent it is, but I got 2 of these in here and the whole garage smells amazing. I would never go back to having a non-good smelling garage again. I don't know why, but it makes it nice to be in here. And when you work out in a garage, having a space that you enjoy being in is definitely key. So if you've built a gym in your garage, chances are you have one of those posts in front of your water heater, if you have your water heater in your garage. Now what that post is for, it's so you don't run into your water heater when you're parking in your garage. But since my entire gym takes up the garage, I don't park in here, so that's not an option. I went to my local hardware store and bought a bucket and some angle brackets, and I screwed it to the post, and now I have a chalk bucket, conveniently located next to the squat rack. Now I'm probably gonna make another one and mount it to my deadlift platform, and when that time comes, I'll show you guys exactly what supplies you need to make one from scratch. Now if you have a home gym or a garage that doesn't have one of these, I'll give you another tip for where you can put your chalk. This is something I used to do when I went to a commercial gym. Go to your local sports store, or in this case during the pandemic, go to an online adventure store and buy a rock climber's bag. These bags, stupid mosquito. These bags are awesome. You can carry it around yourself, or you can just leave this open and hang it up in your squat rack. Super easy to get into. There's just a little string right here with a tightening clasp. You open it up, there's a bungee inside. Dip your hand in there, grab a piece of chalk, and spread it around. That bench back there is a really bench. I got it for 20 bucks from some guy off Craigslist. Originally it had a leg extension attached to it. I'm never really gonna do leg extensions. It's not one of my exercises, and if I were to do it, I probably wouldn't do it on one of those. So I tore it off. If you're like me and you have one of those that you're not ever gonna use and you're not afraid to toss it, before you toss it, take your foam blocks off them. Now this idea, I'm gonna give props to my homie Wyatt. I'll link his Instagram down below, but this was his idea. These things work great to cover the bar, whether you're doing hip thrusts, Zercher squats, anything you need where you need to give yourself a little extra cushion. You just gotta cut a slit in this. Then you just slide it over the bar, boom. If you need a place to put your phone, say on your air bike because you like watching videos while you ride the bike, go to your local AutoZone or just an auto store in general and buy one of those phone mounts. The type that has double-sided sticky tape on one end. Take that magnet mount and stick it to whatever you need. Your air bike, your rack, anywhere that you need to put your phone. Then when you put this little plate on your phone, boom, you got a place you can magnetically attach your phone. It's kind of nice. What was I saying? So a while back, I reviewed the First USA My Rack, and I seemed to really pick on the band pegs. So my biggest concern with them was there isn't a lip on the band peg. And that can cause the band peg to slip off if it gets low enough, which I've experienced a few times on bench. Titan also makes band pegs like this. And I would assume that other companies also make them like this. Now these band pegs have holes right here on the end of it. I would assume this is for the powder coat process, and I would assume that any other band pegs that may look like this would have a hole, but if you don't have a hole, you could put this in a vise and drill a hole. So for this easy hack, all you gotta do is run to your local hardware store and pick up 4 or however many you need hitch pins. Now this is just a little cylinder with a key in it. It's about 1/4 inch in diameter and it fits perfectly through that hole. Now you can slide these band pegs in the opposite way that you normally do. It'll stay locked in because of that hitch pin, and now you have a lip and it'll never come off of that. Chances are, if you have a garage gym and you have a rack and you have band pegs, then you probably have resistance bands or power bands. So where do you put them? Some people put them on the floor, some people hang them up. Hangers, you know, are kind of expensive, especially the Rogue one. The Rogue one's dope, but it's expensive. You can go to Goodwill and pick up a coat hanger for about 99 cents, you know, depending on style. Some fancy ones are $5. I know, $5. You can get one with multiple pegs. This one's a smaller one. I only have four bands, so I only really need 4 pegs, but they hang great. Oh, I got it.
2 hours later.
Like that. So that's a pretty cool hack if you're looking for a band peg. I can't stop saying band peg. So the time has finally come. Horse stall mats are awesome. Super cheap way to fill your gym, fill the garage flooring, and get a nice spot to deadlift, jump, do anything. It cleans it up, it looks nice. So many benefits. The one downside is that they slide all over the place. Even when they're bunched up together, they still manage to slide and create gaps and misalign each other. I hate that. Personally, I have a little bit of OCD and I like things to stay straight. Joist mending plates. Both of these sides smash against a 2x4 to mend 2 2x4s together. Put one on each side of every mat on here to mend 2 mats together, and mashing them down into these spikes, it should sink into the rubber without creating any drama or issues. And then I hammered on the mats with a mallet to get it to stick in. Now, as of right now, it does push up where these brackets are underneath the rubber. You can kind of tell at different angles. I'll let you guys know how well they do over time and if those raised surfaces go down any. But so far, I've had this set up for probably 2 weeks now, and they haven't moved at all. I'm very impressed with them. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Let me know in the comments below if you like this style of video or if you want me to keep exploring different routes and styles that I can make my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I'll catch you guys next time.